slow, gotta keep it moving, moving. When you're high or you're low, gotta keep it moving, moving. When you know in your soul, gotta keep it moving. You say, I'ma keep it moving. You say, I'ma keep it moving. So you can live the high life. We can live the high life. You can live the high life. We can live the high life. Every city worldwide.
Hey guys, so a lot of you have been asking us for a foam roller workout because we always talk about how we love using the foam roller.
Yes.
And so many of us spend the day hunched over our desk or over a computer, and this is a great way to open up the chest and also a little self-massage.
Yeah, so it's self-myofascial release, and it loosens up the muscles, and it's actually great to do if you're training for a race or to do before you work out, but we love to do it a little bit before and a little bit after, and it makes such a huge difference for injury prevention and just, it's a great workout. So the first one that we're going to do is we're going to roll out the hamstrings muscle. So it's the back of the leg. What I want you to do is focus on rolling out the belly of the muscle, which is the middle of the muscle, and then work down to behind the knee, but not all the way directly on the joint there. So if you run or you cycle, that's a lot of hamstrings, and you'll feel this. It's just like a deep tissue massage. Now, if you find a spot that's a little tender, I want you to hold it. So find that tender spot and let that just sit there. And it's actually the myofascial release. The lactic acid will just kind of release. Feels really good. All right, so you do each muscle group about 30 seconds. We're gonna move a little faster just for the video. Okay, we're gonna do the calves next. So what you want to do is work through both muscle groups, so the soleus, the lower calf, and the gastroc, which is up above. So
Feels good.
really tender. We're working our legs a lot.
Tender spot right there, so I'm gonna hold.
Yep, so hold it. Now your calf might be sore more on the inside or the outside, so you can roll back and forth as well. And just keep working up and down. It's just like a sports massage. Obviously, we recommend getting an actual sports massage, but this is a little cheaper if you can't see your sports masseuse all the time. The next one that we're gonna do is really important for all runners or if you do any kind of fitness is actually the IT band. So it runs down the side of your leg, and oftentimes it can actually pull on your knee and cause injury with your knee. So this is actually really important, and it's something that you should include in your routine all the time. And you'll probably find that tender spot right there.
Yeah.
So she already found it.
This is one of my favorite foam rolling moves to do. I do it pretty much every day.
There's been many times that I walk in your house and you're foam rolling. So the IT band, this can be pretty difficult for you at first, and you can kind of get used to it. See how Karina's top leg, if she bends that forward, she can actually put more weight into that front leg and less into the IT band. And of course, you want to do the other side. Now the next one we're going to show is the quadriceps. So the quadriceps can get really sore too. And this is a great one to roll back and forth, 10 really good ones. And then when you find a sore spot, you want to hold it. So you want to go down to your forearms too, into a plank position and roll back and forth about 10 times. Good. Now where a lot of women get really sore is on the lateral quadriceps on the outside. So good. So you can tell that she's kind of rolling. So the left leg is on that lateral quad. That's where she would kind of find that tender spot and hold it. Now that lateral quadricep, again, that can pull on any tendons or anything in the knee and cause injury. So we do want our muscles to be strong but flexible. So we want to work them, but also work on our flexibility of them. So the foam roller is great for increasing mobility and increasing range of motion and flexibility. So this is one of our favorites. Now this is going to open up the chest. You put your spine along the foam roller and press your lower back into the foam roller. Just kind of lay there, tuck the belly button into your spine. Make sure you breathe. Now you put your arms up at 90 degrees. That's good goalie. Now you can see Karina is actually flexible from doing yoga, but it's pretty difficult for her to get her arms down. Woo! There you go. So you'll see just this one exercise can improve your just the flexibility in your chest, which actually helps with your posture. So first we're just going to do presses right over our heads. Good.
I really like this. It's a good massage right between your shoulder blades.
Yeah. So you do about 10 of these. And then next I want you to do some snow angels. So go up and down, arms are straight. And do about 10 snow angels. Remembering to keep your belly button tucked into your spine, your abs tight, and you're breathing. How does that feel? Good. It's a nice stretch too for those lat muscles, so those big back muscles right here. So on the way up. And you get a nice massage in between those shoulder blades. Good. And after about 10 times, I want you to go here and bring your arms forward. Squeeze together, press your hands together and kind of push, and then release. Push, and release. Good. And last one. Now you'll see that her range of motion and her chest and flexibility is a lot more open. See, she's putting those forearms on the ground. So if you do this pretty often, your posture will improve. So a lot of us that spend our days hunched over a computer, this is great. And last one of your favorites, to work the lower abs. I want you to press your lower back into the foam roller, bring your legs up at 90 degrees. Now one heel at a time, bring it down, and then bring it up. Inhale, exhale on the way up. Inhale, exhale on the way up. Now if you want, you can do both legs at the same time, but that would be pretty difficult too. When you do one leg at a time, you're also, when you do one, you're also adding the stability in there. So doing one at a time may be a little easier on those lower ab muscles, but then it's also more stability. Good, so you do about 10 to 20 of these. This you can do every day, especially before and after you go for a run. We suggest actually warming up the muscles with some dynamic flexibility, some squats, warming up the muscles, and then rolling your hamstrings and quads in IT band if you go to some cardio or you go to a fitness class. And then if you want later on, you can give yourself a nice deep tissue massage and do some of these exercises.
Thanks guys, and be sure to go to tornedup.com for more workouts, and we'll see you next time.
Standing, smiling so high up, but he keep on climbing to the top, won't stop. He got some rocks, but he came back with them diamonds. Yeah, the kid did well back in the days when they thought he would fail. When I was living in hell, I tell myself, when it's fast or slow, gotta keep it moving, moving. When you're high or you're